Right, Abusiyama, me na wase na me mo akwa abanfa mra Ashanti Media. So be like video no wa share dia mo bi foforo. Na ono nso anya bi etumi ahwe afi nso so no subscribe ya wada Roma no subscribe abeka Abusiya no se be ya news update bi e de beto so no. Onso nsa betumi aka bi na wanya bi etumi ahwe. Na enei ubepiem e wo Ghana mampanyin John Mahama ni State of Nations address a ode ekotu dwa wo mra hye bedwa mu no. Amanfo ogusu a omu doso mu edi a compare the waye ane the okokan na ene we 24-hour economy a eye NDC omu major flagship program a Ghana for do na titu ni mabunu eni da so so betimi a introduce ananse wetimi initiate ni ye na omu hunsu mfaso a de bebro omu titu ni nyuma nsem ni de keka ho no akofa argument with bredi aba se ene we said the utilities titu ni electricity bill esi ema ne humne so a raise a lot of concerns afi nso kania no kwa no entumi nyina so said yese Ghana fo bisa se enei mampanyin enya gidie se 24-hour economy a ose oba beye kania betimi agina so amwatimi aye na yenya adwuma bi aya na Ghana mabunu ensemu a omo ebisanie and a host of other initiatives a obobo so a abedwafo a chance a omo biebie ni ebisa nsemu a mempese ebegibre na yenso yakohwe video ebi yadwenkyere e wo ho no yatumi e de ato comment section
no kray ba kope some of us your integrity ya infedi agro asem no kray da haika the economy na stabilize
okay
but one thing you taking note is a government a continuity
okay
mamu we yet was on penny Mahama and now by mean to forcing what they are doing now and what we are seeing and the who is see and young fiti no must start here yen nyina ati o mem ha so mbeto IMF do me wa o meto IMF you start IMF deal then 2023 one of the conditionalities of the mine say every month be as a meet contingent criteria no ba ku bi ansana dollar injection no foreign exchange I can't say because dollar foreign exchange no the dollar the euro the CD pounds and ade no wetimi de go mine we dey wetimi am popie go mine you started 2023 May no na yetimi inject only $96 million pushing kakra sa na yeja ho 2024 and this a meet contingent criteria and kakra sa as you speak omitimi inject a month $960 million it go mine nti upe dollar na foreign currency na si ubenya bi that is a reality
but Ghana the other Ghana say ono dey don from that say the ba me awo na ne ba ni nua no ti say wo mo ye ne den na so stay no omo dey are okay with whatever is going on
but the reality is that no current say you start free baby na be ha
okay
this na mamoti
all right ti most aje credit ni bi afa ho
oh by sure
okay
what does here
kwame what
the reality is that we dey
credit no mo gibi afa nyam kwa na mama still na stabilize
yema IMF nko August ending ni yen hwe say krama na woda kusi bon na no wo free what kusi ni mpia
nti wo to challenge am
krama ni da kusi bon na wo pia kusi krama na be che no
okay
nti say si ya de se krama ni da ho IMF da ho me bo nti ya anya discipline na mo so yensa
okay
wo de my IMF nko August ni yen hwe ade
okay
so
it's a challenge to the NDC
what you say assembly yima kan no and now we can see say ade no entankle down to the ordinary people ni nyina ne say in economics when government spends and they spare growth aban we by 2025 no we say we spend what the projected revenue was 250 billion and was we spending 250 billion at the end of the year 2025 no was spending 194 billion 56 billion of the amount one spending that's them how do you expect demand to grow the Ghana for what is can you bottom no hold free
okay
secret ni nyina ni
okay because I spend
56 billion of the amount projected amount wa would call parliament approve ma wono wan yi sika na ma wan spend it we say to force and was physical discipline moment or say inflation any name form yes and this one spend the inflation be form but one spend the near shut when the economy ni manage one spend the one for sika mara One first can you money because people are demanding. If the money is not there, people what does here? Demand and spare. When demand spare, that's where growth comes.
Okay.
But that's what I say. Until the realities in this one spending the reality, I demand the ma. Second, do I mean I got the Good what I say. Again, you are what the dear Cluny. Make madam from Rio Poku and eating come on. What is getting good to crowd on the intimate and I'm back with your hand to walk on the other side. You could catch what you that is a reality. Now, my main kind of correction you are. And yet, His Excellency, the former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and the court China. I can't say, I can say 5 billion be illegal. Also, no, no, China is Dubai. Dubai, what on a boss of my one guy, 2022. Yeah, on a boss of my phone, Busa say, this is when you now find GIPC, Ghana Investment Promotion Center, and found Mubusum illegally, and they call Dubai. Dear yourself, my for your noble, and His Excellency Vice President. The Vice President, even dinner, on your idea and when we come to air, you must speak to the facts. Yeah, what does here? Yen say will be the name the name of politics. That's the reality. Okay, with impatient, so we are always on our of mouth and I think we could see it. Is you Dubai? Want it? Say GIPC, Sikano, it's our gold, I'm fat Ghana Busum. I'm fat baby, and where I could do Dubai. Now say Dubai, Foreign Affairs Minister, no one says, I did I'm fat. No, what it to. For example, some mouth of Bano, because a boy, I did say, I'm quite a CEO, into Mummy and tight, yellow person, what you see. That these are the realities, what you see. So Dubai can a small scale mining for on good, no yet on. About 72% they could buy. What you say? 72% to hold Dubai whenever. Kewedi, DNS, honorable a woman Penny Mahama, Babeka, a baby. Obafofole Article 77 of the 1992 Constitution. Unemployment was what created Juma 1 million people. 1 million jobs. Ghana. Kewedi ni ehuye. Kewedi unu anu abi school tifi when Juma. Some be. You made mention of a lot of debut. Debut. No cre. I always take politicians to tax. Yeah, they funny panel. Yeah, for Juma. And still then unemployment. Yeah, because especially so for the formal sector now, especially the two biggest sectors in the Ghanaian economy when it comes to the employment, the Ghana Health Service and the GS, Ghana Education Service. These are the two biggest sectors. On Bani Mahama 2013, 14, 15, one far the few people now were more recruited woman for 2011, 12 no. Ekura no man tu omoka. Tu omoka no tu aweli 1 month. 1 month. Ke the antima we nyina hu. Emma by mantra. I have a friend Badan I was teaching at a fair could be girls Baden 2011, 2012. Obi the court on when madam for back in the economics. He won the court at high court. He had 3,000. About when you're reading Kwajini Sika. What does he? Enti unemployment now 1 million people job now was work creating ever here. As it stands now, Ghana Statistical Service recently captured say unemployment rate are rising a free 12.3%, equal 13.07%. Yes. Now we will recruit 1 million. That's rising. Any economics ben is here no me man. Get any tell you. I think say invest relation. Yet we are having invest relation with economic values. Okay. What I say? I feel one penny was saying electricity or more at the committee everything. Kewedi, me feel na me top 500 cedis months next me. Could you imagine say this month me top 500 cedis and many 2 weeks. And many 2 weeks you. Nenura na me madam for be we energy economics. Many need come on watch them how the thing has come by. Mti say no say we talk say we not 1,000 cedis here. Smart now 200 cedis here. Oh, 470 cedis. We talk 300 here. Two of them or my ranges. We say meter I don't know. I'm say from 0 to 300 to 1,000. Okay, can say I'm so wow. See the could do no. They are short changing us. What I say? Omu ti see omu buyen. Omanu ti manfoni su. Omonpeni be can be picture Ghana for no makuma nto omu yema. We say what committee. ECG for nan kwahum. ECG na se be ka fra wo to na wo no wo sisi ye no wo ansan kwahwe ade animu. Kewedi, what be that? Ye ni nu ye ho na ye sansere. ECG na wo no aye Ghana for dwene se nipa na wo sisi ye no. Wo no ansan kwahwe ade animu. Adabraka, me dwen se omonpeni we die. one fan in Nancy baby, no one can be before French Ghana for. But that's not the right thing because the can someone be issue. In fact, baby, everybody is crying.
Okay.
So, can we hear say we cry and Kakani and Indigenous one can and send a young give a sa and then give a case was him. But yet, you understand, we can insane in Nassau. Can you in a sako? I will have her energy sector. No, Penny Mahama. Any minuya John Janapo catch say, see a perceive stabilize the energy sector. Yentria 1 liter beer so 1 cedi mewa. I will not charging that 1 cedi for every liter fuel you buy. It's a wood 20 liters CCR who trade 200 cedis mewa. That's 200 cedis no. Tell me the Sani ye levy Sikana mid 20 cedis no Sani Koma me one carrier. Get 2 cedis in Betria. How do you create 2 cedis to 20 cedis? Kewedi. How do you create 20 cedis to 2 cedis? What Jimmy 2 what 2 cedis him? Help Jimmy 20 cedis. What's why are they more about? What sort of governance is that? Inti NDC for
alright.
Ye hwese omba mebo omano kro no. Omba bia nyansa no abogana for kro no moko. This time we near da ho. Ye be kan kro na che Ghana for. The ACCC and say ye levy no mutwa mu no. Say wo sani sika akoma wo maame ana wo papa wunu bi o yare. Wo sani 200 cedis a. Nanka MTN for no. Mobile operators no ebetewo 2 cedis. What you twem. Na emu obeje 20 cedis. Wo sani we got off 20 200 cedis ya or budget 20 cedis no dey man energy can energy na can any get with the agina so you will to ya dey bro so
me da say babra yataba ho na mintie no na
me dey share me da say
ye hwe say ye take off ye kwa no ye ko ana say enema bi wo ho no ma betwen asan
me da say edi kan no ma me more man panyina ba so say at least economy no are stable.
Okay.
For import duties, I must admit, years ago, let's be a fee US buy duty a PI, and say duty no above form. And as they say, no dollar now is stable. So me born about so on that. Now, idea I can say manifestation of the promises. So what I say, say also a creating 1 million jobs, but unemployment is still rising.
And say according to statistics, fiscal services for say 330 or 320 something jobs in your creating. So entirely with what penny.
It doesn't articulate.
And tally.
You know, speech writers, you know.
Sometimes they should be, yeah.
Because Oman Penini Mahama, I know, he doesn't have bad intention for this country.
All right.
So what I say. Name sometimes obey man Penini. I was see a bonfire man pow. The people around you can mislead you into disgrace.
Okay.
So when I make sure no, where a biani ni see where your port te mahabo yi, a true baby o man penini on fani na insi form, non cracky wheels kakra. So na en commence o mon clear ni Memphis port MPO me offer why harbor coordinator paying timinim said the would near Memphis porter stages are ufem and sana epie can say me by ye no I also have a coordinator respond ye fire and straight I was a security coordinator what duties because point bia ubedu bia no I was see a stampo na ye mount way bail and sana odi epie accorded Coco and someone abey no. It's unfortunate. A wide market issue and about. But unim samismi ekuyani. Many penny bishaye. Also me de ni miniman in some maese ni friend na Yesu. Eka say watin ni no. Ni see ye beyond your uniman say ni. So wide market price no are dropping drastically. But omono boshe na omodi koshe in opposition abra na MPP wo power no eno na ato amanfo tirim ene ye de ato aba ama wo enti no mesre in this case no was so mutimi kushin farmers no at least with some fertilizers said o man panyi kufu apen so o ma o team bi no mu spray cocoa mu free na baby a enwia na esi nwia no so no o mu twitwa enkrampan no ema wo mo no ma free fertilizer enti no mo modern say sa ne ma no na farmers no akoma beto o mu yam na so yandi sini na o pese o hye chinchina na o kachiro obi say obi ma 31 million yes enye ne dey about 25 million na eno ye eche say ya onti wase
yeah
enti ye best say communication no hwe ebia ne sa expressway ya or ye fi enkrai abakumasi you know it's a good idea which I pray say ebe manifest name mom no they shouldn't neglect the previous projects no na wo honum na ban dada no e sha ase no mahu se wa hye biase do carriage ye free asokwa e ko from Araga Junction e ko Georgia no mahu so ma sha ase e na be quite roundabout e ko Santasi roundabout you know ni nyina no ade ba ko mahu road to say wo hye road ase kodu 90% na wa hwe ni ye na o neglect na o jato honum a ebetimi a reverse be say ya be do one about 20%. Oh, ba ho say we sign and mobilize funds. And in as much say our good ideology for the development of the country no near wo harder than existing ones no one more modern.
All right.
So many be ko ho ye hwe ye health sector. Nano me call me baby na good Samaritan ka bobi me de ni kopie mu okonfa nochi. Not that they have bad doctors there, but there is no space.
No bed syndrome.
No bed syndrome. And you know, Ashanti Media and just enkraya ubenya from Dodowa Legon UGMC ubenya rich ubenya 37
police hospital
military Kolebu and the rest no BBI konfanochi entinka sawia de ya
so obey no ka say obey kuseri
me say enya rapidly wo hu ne amechre no because unim say me call konfanochi na me hu say konfanochi nko asesevu efri ha to Burkina. I was amazed. Nyame adom kakra na ye working ya ma enukra ye yobi fi bed so ye so de ohun ye kakra nti ye position corner na ye di emergency one no. And there are so many avoidable deaths in the system. So many avoidable deaths. I'm saying this on authority. Ye nya attention rapidly. Can you pan survival? And yes no ni good intentions omo say be fast track it.
All right.
Major one na o share your education sectors here eniema ekoso say security they was here provided ema some of the schools so maybe you know una wo show we bi say Ashanti Media ya o
don't pass it
obi atimi abo ewura school mu ebo employee of the school no security I didn't know say banisa.
All right.
This is a wake up call.
Let's see.
Amomo ya be fai. Yo how I be to it. De ebu ha yetuma solve. Ebu ha yugusu solve. Ebu ha ya chese e betuma solve. Na my main class are the winter na member the had so. There's an attempt from the MPP to tap from the successes I chop you know.
Sa.
Na enken hardren if you say ya kasa government anya ndisi for nko na Ghana fo nyina tisa ban bia ba na ne hyehye ne niema ekoyie na ye nyina ye Ghana fo nyina unse niema ekoyie na ka o bo aban na ba so ana wo kanken ha adwen na mum amka na makofa alaji ba me abam enne se asem because alaji ba me sebi impreders wonim hu a kan sera mpro ye de o man yi ma no tete pansam ne poto
na so alaji ba onye o man pani
me ba wona oba na nyon na beka kire say the economy na man so manage now nipa ya be press conference aka kire the whole world say na do eje economy na man so manage dollar ejina kakra obedwa na num so wa lock ne the ama IGP anti dem ko
are you not being over political?
Oh that be Una udi san come on. Obi na vice president. Una be catch the whole country say the economy na man so manage. Ampa that time dollar gina kakra no. Obedwa na num so ache dollar de ama safana my IGP. Enti ya ka say wa say economy na wo say we vice president. E de be come na mo ni ntende ke odi jan. Na ya ba abese sane mama niam ekoyi a. Afanya makin so re ya wo say yemfa abaso de ma ba me. How? Mama ka say mo nchiro ade ndc ya as the same economy, money stable is the gold board. Gold board, you know, a game changer. Now, I'm using some people for an example. I like my mood, but I can't answer me. Or China, bra economy, no year dinner, no more than Sudan. And of course, China for or more economic team. It's on record. The video is there. China for no air Ghana, but no more say. Yeah, the Ghana see. We say Ghana to support to China. Now, fear Germany. Gold that we import free Ghana $8 billion.
Nanado na alaji ba mu.
Alaji ba no hobi.
Okay.
Alaji ba no hobi.
Okay.
China for no oh my idea Ghana for ya damasinya mu a yenhia mu a gold that import free mu kro mu nko was $8 billion.
Na jo mu nsam.
Ye ba Ghana be hwe yen krata mu no de fa yen krata mu $2 billion. And $6 billion worth of gold. Yera free Ghana copy China. Yeah, who baby a fire and system no me anya tax. That was the country we were running. And to who ma yen didn't come say na Ghana nyame ahira you koko, you good, you win so you hunu. So in opposition, if you hey who can say about beto ban, beto airtime workers me na mba be issue. And I can say NDC the game changer be by a friendly gold board. Dia baba yen say I feel gold will be a pray from my mu bia no. Ya benya store buyer. Enti afi de gold bi e ko bia no na just auto gold no na export it. Ye di hun komo in opposition ya buy ya be. That is the game changer. And to some man for attack gold board. Who some minority for be gold board aboka ni ade. We are talking about an institutional block a $5 billion illegal trade. Dollars or $5 billion illegal trade. I cost for years. I didn't sushi be buy sushi ni block it. So they will fight back.
Okay, let's come to the
NDC I am economy na ye na me do nkomo. Mami come gold board asem.
Mate.
And the establishment of the gold board is a game changer.
Okay.
And to us amount for attacking gold board, omo attacking Sami Jamfi, omo attacking omo they are attacking them and omo bokana they are no. They are a $5 billion illegal trader. I stop it. And these people have money and they are fighting back from all angles. Me say Sami Jamfi, Sami na me government. Come on, soldier for 100. No matter I don't know. I'm telling you. Because on a threat, he's broken an industry of $5 billion illegal industry. Across for centuries, people have benefited both internally and externally. And you buy and establish a gold board, and you catch the banks and they say, you know what? We here forest. Here now. You the institutional bank on the Bible to gold. Mama, you see this. You to gold now. Na ekoton dollars ne ba emram ho direct. Ni nyina ni o. Abusa for economy na ada ni nyina ni. So now the banks in my see this, you to gold new year, you cotton we na say home scan neighbor, it comes in dollars, it comes straight to the banks. Now there is no forest for the banks. Oko bank na per dollar obenya bi, enu anie. Ba me asimu sen. E ba cho ade am kire mu yin, emu hene na ba na ba me aba mu. Explanation me de ma wi. Ba me gold board of our bank. Banks na ya engage omo na, ye mo omo see this, you to gold na. Dollars ne ba na ba more director. There's enough forest. I na obi a dollar when you be $1 na stable na 10 point something. How did Baumia comes into this? When you marking general parliament say yambo Baumia baso. Again, the gold for oil now Alhaji Baumia started. They run it for over a year. And this another people will gold for oil more. And over a year no more running and Ghana for almost so. I never tell me how to about to fool. Alhaji Baumia him say he manage economy. And I good for oil near at the papa. And I know near Ghana after running it for a year or almost 2 years. I might have a swap. Or got 10 years and this about 1 year. And I feel that you good for oil, no, I am magic in the name of judgment. And sometimes they should credit it with some wisdom. I find American and his MPP crews. So many Casas Ghanaians are. They should at least credit us here to subsidy against the team. And so the game changer is the gold board. Now you gold board free war. Yes, I have fiscal discipline. Where you are the BIA 2 for 4. Yes, yeah, you know pesca. Chama. So yes, can so this kind of adwa ya me mpana. Da bia o firi papo na akwa asen ya. Who the impact of scano in your life? And 2 years scana by you must be disciplined. And 10 this year by any see there be. Some ministers be over 100. Obia long cruiser, obia apartment, obia offices, presidential staffers, 100 then be. Yanti as at now, no one say Ghana yeah running. We are running Ghana with 58 ministers. Do you ever imagine that you can not running Ghana with 58 ministers? I'm a Ghana start running better than 123. Senyasa Aba Asia. Even in opposition, NDC didn't even promise that Jankampo. But yet Ghana 58 ministers, a ruling economy, dollar at 10 cedis. Inflation at 5%. 123 ministers around Ghana, dollar core 17 cedis. Inflation balloon 2022, 54%. And to the fiscal discipline, 6 months here, baby. Oh, how I say, very modest. Trying to save funds to do important things. And there is an overhaul change. Just be everything is on the right path. Hallelujah, John Mama. Me say, I'm to hear the one more time say, God, this is a good man for my kid. John Mama, my papa been on to Abano. O Jada can say, John Mama, you know, Denny, we are boy, or deserve you because the impact of the NDC just 1 year in Ghanaian's life. KOD, that's sorry, I'll say, Omo ton cast. Omo the craft I say, you cast to 15% in your lifetime. Site 1. KOD, first of all, Ghana have. Our year politics, which I deal with school. The band out that's only ya more ton cast. And the cat about until say, I think the cast was 15%. What be that? Didn't ya? Because then Obia cracker on me. Some talk now, I mean, garage. I just me so much more. Look at my cracker no average. Eba import duty. I'm not sour from here. Honda CRV. Just last 2 years, you could give 1.2 billion. Last year, defense, last month, will be 60,000 Ghana cedis. Look at the difference, almost half. And to talk, I don't want to swear. This is the country I promise you, Ghana. But there is clear indication that this country is on the right path.
Okay.
I just hope you on camera. KOD.
I'll wrap up, mommy.
Bye. 10 minutes since here.
I had time. So your time.
Since here, yeah. Yeah, but talk about 2024. MPP major campaign message. Hey, free education. Me wa. Mami biti me area. You must get to mamu da. Now much free education. And the free education is better than the NDC. Nyanya de buy. But opa mami bi a wo hwe me from obo school. No bu sansa akosu ya adwoa. NDC buy do na amudi te sen. You are improving Krana Diani Omudi. We have improved free education. And then I'm saying before some people for 2028 campaign be number. Because 2024 everything was free education. And then this is about 112 free education. In fact, one free education is better. And to Edebe na beka. Now to write up. I'm going to get it. Me if you I start here. You should have a talk airtime man. Some make lecture I'm going to get more case I show. Now before this 3 then now I can't say my people in area. If I anti brewer, or to me didn't want to get it because of her show. Nibi, some baby I'm going to get. I buy a rock. I know bedding on what I say. Kwame Kokono, my men are Kojiba. What do you know? I've seen the field almost to be able. I'm telling my papa. Me would have was said there now. They was yay. Mau, I thought what did Mungo was to be a new one. And somehow I can find Kokon get to one. What baby I so feel? Who knew in the baby? And so you see. As at now, every district we have distributed.
So we are ready to take off.
Best various households.
We are taking off.
The point is that. Nipa. I am mamu. Of course, we bet money 1 or 2 things. Ibia, but like I said, we some the come we but the overall performance of the NDC there.
You can't rule it out. Thank you. Ima, remember how na yenhwe.
Before, say. Minia, we didn't come on. Now, I say, no cray woman say, Ube cano cry. Now say, Ube who say, O cano cry. And any O cano say, be a mechano cranner, Obi a beon say, yeah, no half. Nemum, or nay, and ne near Senia Ocitiano, and a man for bedi, who dances or your day, or cano cray.
Okay.
And now be doing one dance here.
And Chinen come from who's what day.
Okay. Now on say Obano Ghana ye economy na penifo say ese ohun baby a wo free baby o abedu and baby a wo ye den okoko
yeah
nti I was said you take a snapshot of senior na Ghana economy na sitie 2024 2025 na ye hu 2026 baby a ye den ye ko se ofano macroeconomic indicators na yenim say inflation 23.8%. Se ofano your debt to GDP na 61.8%. Na what was na what check electricity na yedeka almost 70 billion. Na u check a friend is saying debt na e was a service here na around 280 billion. That is in 2024. Fast forward 2025. Oba a friend is saying October fourth quarter na yen economic indicators na at the same. One, say o check your debt to GDP as ano your 45.3%. Meaning say there has been an improvement on your debt to GDP no. Two, so we check inflation as it stands now you're 3.8% as compared to 23.8%. And also no there has been a positive dive. Where you know everyone now obe check a friend is saying your growth rate in 2024 na 5.8. But this year you grow by 6.1.
Okay.
Until relatively, you find say and also no, it's a positive one. But o check your trade balance. So you can't a trade balance now. You can't for a year it dia de ko and then ye de ban. O check o ye difference na minus ne plus na. 2024 na $1.3 billion. In 2025 na 1.08 billion.
That's what it.
Nti eno de eso ate. Afi de na wabe check the picture of the country nangasa in terms of your social aspect no. One, galamsey. Because galamsey enane one of the key na yenyina obia hu ne say damage to the environment. Nti NDC ejina so say oba obetu galamsey ase na say me paraphrase communication minister or say no serious government biano president biano or the one friends I think 1 week or 1 month ebetu galamsey ase nti na wa check here no sesia galamsey etisen.
Okay.
We are no free on one no aba corruption because time new government ebano o ma yehu say ebano corruption there ono the obe fight no na oba a friend is saying omo katasehye any dream die ewo previous aban no mu no obe hwe say omo nyina no ya friend is saying ya tweomaso ya emra ne omadi pepepe na nia omagye free Ghana hobia no Ghana for inside den aka enon CCA Oshe corruption perception index 42 in 2024 43. There has been just a small margin of appreciation, which of course in terms of even ranking no yeba form kakra.
Okay.
Until on that score no there hasn't been any improvement for me
on the corruption side.
Corruption side.
Now say you won't mention a because already on the buy no the level can say in some way no most of them NTM Franco
say on say friend saying say asem no adanse nu a ofa asem na na de adanse say in fact corruption no kra ne say senkomo person mo ye ni yie anase omo ye committed enka saa nipa 8 na omo ye affiliated to a friend saying NDC party no enka attorney general confale no le prosequa.
Okay, omo buy na nipa na omo work court dada na Attorney General so on twice on pay on twice bill.
On to us be or see ninja case no. As no say e be after the neighbor court. Maybe a court ultimately establish a prima facie. Say be there's a substance to the case. And only there o background out to make us a bad court I establish say asempo bi wo hono mo a e wo say ye gina so ne hwe say nipa kon ba be defend say e no kra na say nye no kra na ne obo ne kwadu no so ye hu say ade na e no kra na nye no kra but say wo betimi aka say meninji case no biem no that one is a no.
Okay.
Bio ebi no settle utimi ka say attorney general say o gi 60% of sikana e woni pa kon hono with that interest nothing. I think say no e kire say corruption no when you say we be fighting.
All right.
Na fedie waba eye yan kasankasa the cost of living in the system. Adia affecting nipa bebre because as it stands now energy coverage 89%.
Cost of living no kwa.
Energy coverage even say electricity maybe atra se check Ghana mu
maybe nkani no
wono se see 89%.
Okay.
Meaning say dodo nipa Ghana had baby bebre na a friend say light echo as it stands now light increase by 25 to 30%.
Okay.
It's a record. Also o check here nti se so ubie tum na kɔ ɛfɔm a dodoɔ no enkomo mu di ne sɛ in fact sisi a yenya tall light na asa nti on that score no ɛkyerɛ sɛ enema enhyɛda enkoye
so ban say hwehwem they should look at how and meters na abafoforo no etum rikasa. I think the energy minister has come out to say something of that nature.
So one kasa on say na your energy sector friends debt na ewo honum send ya mekan 70 billion and I think say san common medical di tama omode 11 cedi eto petrol na for the omo increase I think say 3 months be no more increase light bill no. The purpose they say they wanted to offset that debt. Enti wa increase tax na say CCA amount for say we increase tax na say bia we check increase no na say bia 30%. E kire say normal person say me to 1,000 cedis na e so me 10 days na say we increase something by 30%. E kire say me say 10 days na no minya the say light and metal no so me 10 days so me 1,300.
Okay.
Enti say me da so 1,000 now automatically 10 days na enu e bia 7 days and 6 days na ade na eden afa enti say wo ba hwehwe mo so hwehwe mo ade no say nsuo to ne hu a ye sorry ya ehu say from afo no ye hu say nsuo ato na enti these are the things me hu ne say a snapshot of first no nia na ewo ho ene sesi bio. The major campaign message was 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Now, what check the previous one, and also the major campaign message, free SHS. 2017, immediately or buy or rolling it out. And so rolling it out, it means under economy, no, the demand was there.
Okay.
Until one you know, emra or rolling it out no yenso ye hu say nipa no dodo na ema secondary schools best na e was omoda so no na best na kure bi nya den eni ho no meaning say once the demand is there and you roll it you see people going on it. Right. But with 24-hour economy you check then the bema demand our one personnel no but in terms of infrastructure so Ghana your infrastructure you bet me at the 24-hour economy. 2 open stable power and power nenso no e was form so your stable power. 2 so your light cost of cost of unit price of electricity e form ana uwia no wa check your road network as it stands now. Ghana, there was 78,000 kilometers. Out of that 78,000, 45% and they paved. meaning say around 30 something thousand, 45,000 aka no eno no they are not more trouble. Inti wo check road sesi omampani ebedi nkomo omaye hu say oye unprecedented ba o ka ni your friend say rules na oye ni nyina abomu a enu 2,000 that's a 45,000 no just a small inti road network omo am develop ya omo ye a friend say omo ye 24-hour economy e ba ni trainer Asia road Asia from third road near wo wiemu nso Asia no pepepe but oba Ghana ma et saying then you also talk of your security.
Okay,
the security no et saying
all right,
so obi didwa anadwoa security et saying two obeka so obema tax friend is saying all my incentives assistance now a free Kwame Nkrumah apenso foreign companies akese omo Ghana and say your mom tax waivers they be but young industrialization at the same.
Right.
And when you look at all these
things, I think so. You better 24-hour economy into details. Now you are discussing. I
see say in terms of the macroeconomic indicators, there is no doubt that the president has done very well, but then it trickling into the normal lives of people no
and no problem no. All right, but that's it. Do we see the 24-hour economy materializing? Ebwa amagana for any juma amagana to me according to mana.
Yo, KOD, me that's it.
Do this within about 6-7 minutes for me. Yeah.
Me that's it. Say opeso hu re economy na. Say bibia say so aba form. Sa aba form a. Ya e wo ai ene omo a omo tie na omo hwe ye no. Hwan na obeji atum say yente salary so.
Obi anti ase. Na say yente salary so.
Enti say yente obi anyi ntum de a meaning say sa stability na ye kan. Ye nyan enuro. Enti say unya enuro no ma you cannot take off from there. You have to make sure say you stabilize it before you take off.
All right.
Enti eno a reality. Say ba no 24-hour economy a say upeso chire 24-hour economy mu a it means say economic activities eteki on na happening within all the 24 hours ye ankasa by virtue of your definition of a day no ye dey amaye because definition of a day chire say it started 12 anajo AM na wo dey abewie 11:59 na friend is saying point PM and na 24 hours nti se ka say 24-hour economy there just ye didwa ni bibia within all that year hours ni nyina na eno na ye mantra of NDC ni nti am pese ye nyina ye hu ni nyina ye susu na ye nyina je tum say so ebetumi aye adwuma entumi nya adwuma ye compare ebeboaye one MPP or the friend is free SHS and a mantra NDC at the 24-hour economy and a mantra no cray woman say offer only 24-hour economy nkwa na say enke be ye adwuma that will be the best for the country.
Okay.
Because a banisana economic activities koswa or mine impuntu obeba eniema ye pe say obia ebenyana no beto no eye e friend saying standard of living no ebe kosro your cost of living say ye disika ana eni ye disika toniema no ebe ba from because production ebe kosro that is on the friend saying ye be kan no all things being equal 24-hour economy no abem but no about reality is say so say ye kase ye 24-hour economy say see ya ye betumi ana because say person ye 24-hour economy omo ye bi na ye nyina ye ntua obefa US obefa UK obefa China obefa Belgium obefa Germany some countries ni nyina no e kwan ben so na almost 24-hour economy no is stable one power stable power light no entenko ena omonso light na entenko light na obabia two infrastructure say yeah even housing say yeah roads say yeah a friend is saying how do you call it train say yeah a friend say eremushen edie all of them are in a perfect shape uyi eno free one more then you now come to factories companies your factories and your companies dodo sen and the Ghana hanum sesi uyi eno free one more then you talk of technology hwe ebem say me hwe video bi kakra bi Iran ne US uhwe Iran jet jet na airba na speed na de bapa na uhwe bebia a friend is saying US omo sinsuo so pa the way omo tumi e bombe sa jet na who say yes technology adwuma enti in a whole no when you talk of the 24-hour economy when you come to Ghana your road network at the same yen na ebediatum say even in the cities no your road network enye papa I mean I see a kind of cray
yeah
yen oba kumasi anum say futuro agikro no afa
I don't think I'm not che because they are putting things in order for these things to take off.
Say open say we are 24-hour economy. You have to make sure say the basis no are right.
Okay.
And it's a basis no near right. I also maximum for no enyina hu ne say CI there me pese me ye basis no. Na momun to mampa memlika. Na wonka say my policy my establish secretariat
an authority.
Meanwhile, authority no so upon 5 p.m. But yeah, 24 hour.
Because no a set example no phone. So 24 hour you know.
I was here. I mean, yemfa send city no yemfa.
So what do you say? Okaku say?
With me, I can say I was say buying no. O my nyina say 24-hour economy okay. But baby your mind wo sisi ano. You're ready for 24-hour economy. On say opese hu a make the bia make us a demand and supply. Hospitals, share at the sound, at the chin, the bia no omo bi adentia because a man for ba say ya na jo say ya numero because the demand is already there.
Yeah.
And it's all create say oka say oh yeah hospital 24-hour economy and you want to say umpo account system na nkasa ngasa no ebeye se okofa enfans obi oton wache ewo efan say anwaga junction na wache ono abe 10 caps na 10 caps e free anopa besi be 12 adi ensa otnam wa mane boy bi a 5 kra ensa na se o catch me say o ya ban o 24-hour economy o say o do be ma incentive na se o koma ma me ni sika no san de anoa mo ni bebrea eno ntini sa ma me on trama ade ensa anadwoa.
That's the big question.
Ma me na nkasa ene yen ayeti ene ya yehwe so papa
but that's it nana mamra ho na yenhwe
yo me that's 24-hour economy no a very good intention abra o man panyi Mahama kan no me bona baso pa se otimi adwene sa na mom no implementation no eno ne asem for instance enkokon kitinkiti a menua Patrick kan no onim se me farms or me workers no mu koji bi a good idea but implementation no so wrong to the extent say senka ye chi say bia kwame atuya farms abani so ni mu yem so beye 20 or 50 farmers mu na yentimi mo mu produce beye bia 500,000 best so hu na embra system no being layers or broilers kanu mum no ebeye real than say ye beye no oma cheno kwa wo ena the source of the hatchery no so no I don't know where it is because Ghana most of the poultry farmers no ekra best efi neither Belgium, Amsterdam, Holland. Enti no mesra ban no one more than say bia yen create hatchery ebia beye 5 or 10 huge one I bet me feed the local farms no na yen fa yani enkwa manone always so na ade ba kwa mesre omampanyin ni say wonim se Ghana ha yeni banks a omu support to agric ye wodin bi say agric bank edaso kwa. No bank in Ghana here, I'm saying this on authority, that support farmers.
ADB no
ADB omo commercial bank. I'm saying this on authority. ADB no mo kramu ba now letter of credit are ready, they will give you the money.
Okay.
But say obi be yen koko because of the moratorium na ewom no. And Coco here be 6-7 months and son was starting etria your banks no ji ya no omo pese bosomi sope no matter no mo beye and no more and a misro man penny say 24-hour economy no a great business ni nko betimi ama industries no ejina na nsen ya hware wo somewhere to ye nuanom e wo Burkina Faso se Ghana oman ye wo good weather e chen Burkina in terms of Nsuom tobreno, Nsuom tocheno, Burkina ye high savannah area.
Yeah.
And so ye timi free ha eko Burkina kofa tomatoes ba. Ema ye hwere ya this year.
Araho.
Araho sem. Meanwhile no, ye niema mienu. The difference between the Ghana tomato and Burkina tomato no. Your crop research, they can get us the same seedling.
Other than you Nsuom, that's the big question. And I say you who some faso.
No, you see, Ghana, I have a problem with our Greek ministry.
Okay.
Me, Yamiya Adumna be president. Me concentrating only on cocoa board. We need vegetable board.
Okay.
We need cereal board.
Okay.
Board, and a banner tuber. Said by Yere Menkeni, Banchinsua. Ye hear and also board. So what as na concentration no because say what vegetable border. I went to Burkina with the tomato traders. Mention tomato chairman, Chairman Sekufo, or Setufo. Hey, ye could do one. Burkina buy no adding in 9 years for man who say ne ono ti aquarius so enso to ebia bosumi nsia age safi ansa na to enti de ne ebeye ye betu dam tade ne nso no to abegum na ye di ye now be no mo di ye fu could you believe say one dam in Burkina Faso no or be 24,000 pumps etwa ho ahia o enti dam no wo Lake Busomtwe a now person your farms were doom ha o metimi connect amount irrigation now the year now by now miscellaneous what the year they into the center of attraction na Greek no e wo ho hwe tin tomatoes ya ye krakra bedo and it's not natural or some ne colors some the year me my yare and then na yentimi nye now even 24-hour economy no nature see bedua tomato no all season January to December.
To also have problem with the 24-hour economy, though the intentions are right.
Right.
But there's a problem with the implementation.
The implementation, no, near be managed no, industrialization.
Okay.
And the backbone of the industrialization is a Greek. That's what I say. But Greek, a better than Greek in Ejina. I was say ye ban ye ni eko ekuafo no ho. Ni etimi so wo mase. Because ukwa abrochire ekuafo ne adefo, uba ye krom hanom nso a, ye krom hanom sebio ekuafo ne ahiafo. Ye kokobo de won cry ho no. Go on record. I'm saying this on authority. Cocoa farmers ben on emma ben on metimi am scholarships akodu omo PhD level. Ye nuanom e wo and cry administration na emba any edema womo. It's so sad. Enti abino the center of attraction in agriculture no and no betimi aboa ama obi wie university or say me I'm proud me nkotena bank and kan sika mekwa akoye kuya enti aban no makuya no enya akono efi say o ba be ye kuya fertilizer nro ni niema obeto and more to it we must start getting organic products in the system for our own safety, for our own health. So and aside that 24-hour economy you cannot downplay the health sector and the security sector. That's what I say. We need constant 24-hour medical hospitals, obekwa continuous. As at now, hospital be obekwa tell me I won't go to doctor. And ye major ones na omajiji dina ebinum wo ha won't go to wo and now for your security no so no your security no omampanyi mesre no yembiem na maburu na omunya adwuma nye no se obi ka kire me say o ko police agi so ko twa sika obi a o dedicate so person obesom ne man o be ko soldier agi so twa sika and no they should make it open.
All right, but that's it. Doc, 24-hour economy. They say they are relative, but say your authority.
Yeah, framework. Kewedi, Ghana de bia in New York na yesterday. A 24-hour economy, a very nice idea. It sounds well.
It sounds well.
Yeah, it sounds well. But implementation way. You be yamana be kawu. Na me nua jata be kan bibi. We need an efficient transportation system for 24-hour economy. How would we even define a 24-hour economy? Economy that has an efficient technological hub. What do you say? Into technology, the number one 24-hour economy in the world, a city in the world, New York. City that never sleeps. New York. Yes. It generates $35.1 billion annually for the US economy.
Okay. New York 24-hour economy now.
Yes.
Okay.
$35.1 billion US dollars for the US economy.
Meaning that you bit to generate a lot of money for us.
24-hour economy just say yen abanye juma private sectors at any point in time be obeku bia no me to provide service amount.
Yeah.
O just here. Some has some 24 hour.
24 hour, yeah.
But we na we coffee na you 2 o'clock. We nya ka coffee. Kewedi. Dey na ye. Last time now was telling someone me ko wunu about program say me need nkom ye point need nkom na me say asem we dey an kan di. Wunu say o man we development in terms of development me wunu say na me be ha ye progress. Was say doc. Me say first no kwa Accra dey take 4 hours. Say we kwa take 9 hours. 9 hours to get to Accra. What is 24-hour economy? What are you doing? Formerly it was 4 hours no we do Accra and then 9 hours.
Don't obey expressway 2.5 hours no we do.
Let's be in expressway. That's what
because or near more there to 2 quite say. Yes.
E bi na data be kan hospitals we go hospitals we na doctor ni wo. What do you say? Me tie me shada ntiapo won say me kenken me sa. Ntia no pa no me call clinic. Me as a me nkura ni nyina o. Any students ni nyina ni didi last sa. Oh. Nti akura ba ko na akura say students no nchara dey we ni.
Onimu. Oka so okura student.
Nti akura ba ko no wura oba ohun mi no hey doc na da wo yare. And a man credit in a year say, who say, we lecturer. Until ye, Baku, so can lead now or check about us, no, so dog in your call. I'm sorry, call you. So be a yare. To me, family doctor, no, me lecture, no, me lecture, could believe.
Yes,
I'm even thinking class or mumpo munika and call. What does it? That is it. Kewedi, your systems in you, there are certain parameters you putting in place.
Like examples?
Like hospitals, security, what is here? Efficient transportation system. All these things should be there. Security, woman, I want to manage to car. Student be and what be sure we are happy to a general Fakako, Bokanchini, acquiring a Tyson or Timmy the knife, try her. 24-hour economy way. Who is your life? And there are certain things as you putting in place. Hey, the second biggest 24-hour city in the world, London, followed by Tokyo, followed by a now what about Dubai for Dubai ya. No about when you say a fifth Egypt Cairo is the fifth most 24-hour economy city in the world. Cairo hey ya civilization there bibia we ntimi nkanyi Tokyo
is it that only 24 hours no we don't understand because maybe at 2 a bit actually we
no you
they
understand
say you see 24-hour economy markets
yes
were various districts honum
yes
is it different from can we create 24-hour economy bebia in Ghana
we cannot have 24-hour economy, but you can have 24-hour cities.
Okay.
Every next year, yani Kurola Tema,
Accra, Kumasi.
What you say? You target no cost because these are the well-populated cities. When we say the city, you better target 3 cities per. When we say the city, ni body efficient system. A bit drive the rest of the other cities, in the economy. What you say? But you can't say you many like who can say market, go for market. What we see after 24-hour economy. What we see Sunday 24-hour economy. Sunday man now by minuya a sebekafra a kwan we dey ko hokora ho de wo 24-hour economy wo 24-hour city. What you say? Enti say yes selective. You bet my body. On say development, who will do development economics here? Development targeted. What you say? So the company na we say over express road no. Say na say no. Now the funding atoso within 5 to 3 years say we when we say the city. Say na say na ya framework. See you be start be implementation yate authority. Say the menu you make authority ni kula kwa akoda. Na me nkoda. Office no kwa akoda. What you say? But that is notwithstanding. We can do it. Why can't you do it? We can do it by deliberate attempt, deliberate strategic policies. What you say? Ye head dan say ade ni say ni pese ye no. In this framework no near the funding ato ho say the market na ye kan nti abakuma say city central market here ya ye ni what I say at any point in time bia wokọ ha ubenya kebab ato at any point in time bia wokọ ha ubenya serve force wana say can hand clothes ni bia ato won we say the city nti ni kwa say ye ne say raw ya economy ni ja to
circle no say on 24 hour circle 24 hour economy yeah
it should be city
it should be economy
yes it should be the city cities ni be ni target wo ni developing for that and those others will drive the others. That's what we believe in capitalism. What you say? The other cities now, woman na see and say woman they develop, woman they lead the chart for 24-hour economy. Then they will come and bring the others along. When we say the city, but you just to say framework we see can you better take basa. We develop money and what you press our many move. Into yes, ma yen ni framework bi anko to baby mra ye na kwato chefs na yintimi fanya hwe. There's so many frameworks o mem ha yen fanya adwuma. So that way.
Me bebre that's it. Kwame. Mamra ho. You see, we want to get to it. My tutorials education na yen tiasi because it looks like
our economy. I'm talking at time higher me church mu sa fi
you be on it
implementation in a day any day
and implementation ni nyina aka ho ni nyina aka
obi atiase e mo wan
o ya sure so obi atiase
our economy ya before I come to the 24-hour economy on say you didn't come here say amamu na ye say enyama ye no you who say trickle down no before kakasa na say
I say emewuru amanfo butum
so because KOD last 2024 around this time me to cement 127 one bag
and 24 February
yes me to cement 127 say me say bank am the who see dey be me say 2024 me ko I am the receipt ni come me keep for dance here and the minimum amount is 72
the maximum you say
but the average is around 75 to 80 cedis
maximum you say
cement and I make sure no baby average 80 cedis baby board dey pa 80
cedis
yes minimum amount is 72 7 modia e be free advert 72 cedis so we say and trickle down the baby from 120 cities to 70 Ghana cities. We say say
but you can't say no I want to ask a question because the ordinary Ghanaian cost of living
cost of living
yes because I started to for the buy Ghana started born for yana
so you could do menti am and 1,002 na about 540 and so hu
oh bra
you see
that's the question
so
enye babia na aka wo de ye ni ntum se enye babia na aka abanisa
ya kase babia de babia da enye aduane ai yes babia da ha de ko ye ho de na kese aduane o
enti babia de no
ke wodi anwo besia ba ko do 1200 gallon and the 550 we see who we
but there are still more you turn around that same figures
what are the things I'm talking about Christmas now more 5 kilos every year 50 cities and that time be
option
so the time I need turn more 150
and 150 can say no kre but enko babia
you want the baby and the
and I make us still hold on e mo bi wo hono ma offer 5 kilos na e bo na na digital phone no sa na wo ho
ka yetimu Rolls Royce wo ho and na wuchi ayo opera as in
sa no say enye babia na akọ
NTKOD the issue is that now you have an option so you dey quote 7 oya you 47 uni bia obetima nyamo 5 kilos 60 Ghana series and can na MVP time na bi ni ho sa omo bi din
mate yenko
enti so say and trickle down on the brofo ben
ene dey you
because yeah one man mu ni dey you who say na perform no ka say yes ya ti level be shade level bra fu o ya edu hu ko by the end of the day end stand na fu o say na yes and it's our 2 cities now also complaining. Ghana need 2 cities at a lower rate per gallon. And then one I would do.
Anyway.
2022, you turn 1 gallon, 110 Ghana cedis. That is your government. Alaji Bawumia also made the president. That is his record. 110 Ghana cedis for 1 gallon. I'm told to some of the because we now to say see and for Ghana we map Bawumia. Then ask yourself say
you have 5 minutes
and unim when you move it that is one way out sometimes wrong say who tell me before no one control who on obeka ma yenka obe really o ma say o ma me say I want to part 2022 who jade ho to na nipa na wura inside as okodi oba ya no asautu we experience it but we on the event head of economic management team na me ya do man this aba na ma perform ni magina etobia mata kwatam na say yes mo de mami come 24-hour economy economy we ya de ma ba me entunim 24-hour economy ya di hun komo che Ghana for but you see we have a history as people Ghana for ya there we will be here de ya no na ye okay time o mo de nap ko ba no if we raise issues that you look it's not about getting Ghana for adwuma but it's about the legal framework because who trace it back to our days from the Nkrumah Youth Brigade friends yatabamo de omunim Nkrumah Youth Brigade ebeni na ma babedru youth na Greek what I say eba ya babedru even buzi amoka you for the National Reconstruction Corps eba ya bedu jida sada hwan ni nyina any framework so you go to a time under the NDC time jida sada and some the buy and you pass act 887 for youth employment and now be illegal and somebody na ko ba na almost say omodo man no say creating we raise issues say we have passed that stage now we have a legal institution called YE and act 887 and garden don't go and create and not going
agu
enti yeah the 24-hour economy ba it's a policy let's get a legal framework for it. Let's pass a bill in parliament. I expect my senior lecturers to commend us for that because of our history. Tama Sada issue ni ba yen wasn't anything prosecuting for because there's no law, there's no and napko yen nyina to chroma saying ya na almost say asori nti ye modua opa yan chinapko fo ni nyina wo say Tama no almost omo ye napko no almost 100,000 no actual people no omo ye napko no omo do 20,000 so omo see aboa ye yempe asori asem omo nyina nko jira nto ahon no omo nso e ne ehwe. So we know that most of the monies were going into foreign pockets. But how do you challenge it? Because NAPCO no, now go for the name before the man no and the creative. You know, the man no say term. There's no legal framework. Omo this ka NAPCO. Yes, ni pay 100,000, ni pay 20,000. Can we even trace it today? So the NDC and say, "Yam fair no creative. No obi ko shem no ko di boni ye nya legal framework." Yeah, they are called parliament. Yeah, pass a law. Yeah, an established institution so that all of us can seek for accountability. Everything. It will take time. Along the line, you see a basic 24-hour economic market. Me the models ni nam de WhatsApp on. Me the be my producer. The producer here. We to project time I want for her. Market na about business. Every district in Ghana here is going to have this models, 3 models. 3 models. Metropolitan today they different. Municipal is different, the district too is different. And I better say E block no. The same model 200 is why. Any is why I won't say 24-hour economic market.
I be 24 hours.
Yes, as at now. This is assembly be receive fiscal about this, about 3 trench. A bit more 20 million Ghana cedis sitting there for this project.
It shall work 24
hours. A bit more 50
hours.
million Ghana cedis. Me chow. No, almost 24-hour economic. I was watching. My Ghana for who they are. As at now, MNDC, some of them have 20 million Ghana cedis for this project sitting down.
Okay.
About 15 million Ghana cedis because you started to see a banner, scanning banner, making allocation for it. As at this week, Ashanti Media has saying, open tender. No open tender. We are expecting say by the end of March. No more awarding in area. About commencing in all the districts. Now, Kumasi Metropolitan today, I'm going make a case for Crowfowl market. Say, your Crowfowl marketer, I see for years. Buy be a bar, no better some no co. This also about 24-hour economic market. Now, we to cost market for there. I don't know first can you Crowfowl marketing. Now, you uplift Crowfowl market, and then only 24-hour economic. To say, Kumasi Metropolitan today. Came for led by KM Mayor and Penny for Committee case President Mahama. And it is something say President Mahama Jatum. So a 24-hour economic market for the Kumasi Metropolitan to be the Crowfowl market. Okay. It is kind of allocated for other districts to go and start a new market, you know. Kumasi Metropolitan says can never finish Crowfowl market, you know. Now no 24-hour economic market. And this has how market in every district to be about Benyabi market to be yes you. Employment no creative. No more unemployment once figures. You see these job figures, I'm not comfortable discussing them.
Okay.
Because you see, you're discussing already as well over the years. In Ghana, opposition I don't want to no much emphasis on it. But you see, imagine this 24-hour economic market commencing in every district. KOD. Straight away for any book a juma ebe create.
Alright.
What I say, mason for, carpenter for, steel benders.
Sustainable.
Even
sustainable.
A juma na ba running for about 2 years no. Mason ni bia akwa juma ba akwa 1 month no onya bi. Say start we one a district. Next nyame adom no mo finish ma every day we be kwa ye be mark o.
So after 2 years, what happens? I was back, but
and or two and I go for the now onya hwe.
No, that's right.
You don't say that. Nipa no to onya juma nya ba create this. I'm unable to my say after 2 years no I
maybe how sustainable is that job now onya.
Sustainable in there.
Obey na fibo. And now you 2 years you be say the transfer be unemployed.
As we speak, time in India. You buy na award every district 2 cheap compounds. Ebimu at the roofing level. Me catch you say oh they measure that take time. Now the Ashanti region the end pictures in bremo. Ebimu as we speak, every district in Ghana here 2 cheap compounds is almost completed. Ebimu ya lintel ebimu kwa de omo arufi. Ni nyina anye artisans ya na yefa omo. Enti KOD.
To kasi saying.
Enti KOD 24-hour economy ni de. Ghana fo nya abotre. Ye ba ye no. Ye adwen say yenye bibia basa sa akeke. Ya to ye bo ase de mre to ho.
Aye bibia.
Ye ho ti say it may take a little bit of time because of the ye but ye wie na take aban bia ntin ma metwam. It will be an establishment and then command no na seniors need to say oh e ba bo say system na run ni ade nyina no gradual process. New York say 500 years ago no or that na system need to say they started from somewhere and they've reached somewhere.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that's it. Nana be 1 minute 30 seconds on until na wrap up.
Or say bear 20 million GAC and 15 million GAC. Almost every district. Nani amestre ni say misplacement of priority.
Okay.
District bi o ho a enye
market no mu here.
Enti omo nhwe demanding issues district.
Already we are taking care of that.
No, this is my opinion.
But just allow him. What just some time and see.
Because your district bi o more existing hospital. And existing market.
Wow.
But you want near maybe a district in lucky. Some more 20 million GAC.
But that's it.
That's it. Say ofano framework best say ubenya policy framework at the at all. But you know Ghana hanum say National Service Secretariat, your framework a friend
guide them.
A guide them. And so your one did dream one court class sentence still almost your baby almost your 24-hour economy in short no. They are a key thematic areas. So we see marketing that is not 24-hour economy. So per 24-hour economy. There should be a continuing business operation, factories, logistics, and no should be part. Often of transport and infrastructure, that one too should be part. Often digital and financial service, it should be part. The Misrao, healthcare, emergency, should be part. Then the night time economy, now augment it. Then the last one become the policy.
Thank you.
When you have all these things in place, it means 24-hour economy.
Document too.
KVD, on some can't see you say 24-hour economy. Economy is here. We have to start developing 24-hour cities.
Okay.
So what I say. Now market here. If you are economy, you start with market. No matter you problem your market. You problem your market. Even cross sector by sector. What I say? Tackle sector by sector. Let me opening Jatabaeka, the agri sector. Heke with the agri sector contributed 5.7% growth rate. What na service? 43%. Na ICT 7.8%. Agri sector, economy, your friends say agrarian economy. Look at this. Yenti, say now, see you be 24-hour economy now. Agri sector no. You be a queenie be kwa fuma na jwa.
But that's it. Come too. You have the final say about the minute here.
Asama another coca. Nkomo na aye di na ho na edi feel. Baby ya sha ase anything na bi on hwe. Can you imagine say to Kumasi here? Near we Krofo market. Near no 24-hour economy na run 24 hours. Do you know the economic impact at the Breya to the metropolis? Right. So don't undermine Adena. You see, it's a process. Every year, the way now we expect to say, if you can buy and you can say, oh, Kajetia, Mobia, na Yanaka, number Yanasa, ye, ama, and Yama more expecting 10 before no Tom to good them in academy.
But that's it. Thank you very much.